I'm going to bring to you today William Butler Yates. He lived from 1865 to 1939. He was an Irish nationalist and a renowned poet. And so he writes this poem, Easter 1969, and it is about the Irish uprising against the British. And this is to establish their independence, and it's the most significant uprising since 1798. Although Yates was supportive, he felt that there could have been a better way than the bloody rage that it was. And so it's written in 4 stanzas. First is 16 lines, the second is 24, then 16 and 24 again. And what you get is a 24/4/16, the date of the Easter uprising. Let's see what you think about Easter 1916. I have met them at close of day, coming with vivid faces, from counter or desk among gray 18th century houses. I have passed with a nod of the head, or polite meaningless words, or have lingered a while and said polite meaningless words, and thought before I had done of a mocking tale or a gib, to please a companion around the fire at the club, being certain that they and I but lived where motley is worn. All change utterly, a terrible beauty is born. That woman's days were spent in ignorant and goodwill, her nights in arguments, until her voice grew shrill. What voice more sweet than hers, when young and beautiful, she rode to harriers? This man had kept a school, and rode our winged horse. This other, his helper and friend, was coming into his force. He might have won fame in the end, so sensitive his nature seemed, so daring and sweet his thought. This other man I had dreamed, a drunken vainglorious lout, he had done most bitterly wrong to someone who are near my heart, yet I numbered him in this song. He too has resigned his part in casual comedy. He too has been changed in his turn, transformed utterly. A terrible beauty is born. Hearts, with one purpose alone, through summer and winter seem enchanted to a stone, to trouble the living stream. The horse that comes from the road, the rider, the birds that range from cloud to tumbling cloud. Minute by minute they change, a shadow of cloud on the stream changes minute by minute. A horse hoof slides on the brim, a horse plashes within it. The long-legged moor hens dive, the hens to moorcocks call. Minute by minute they live, the stones in the midst of all. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. A win may it suffice, that is heaven's part. Our part, to murmur the name upon name, as mother names her child, when sleep at last has come on limbs that had run wild. What is it but nightfall? No, not night, but death. Was it needless death after all? For England may keep faith, for all that is done is said. We know that their dream was enough to know they dreamed and are dead. And what if excess of love bewildered them till they died? I write it out in a verse, Macdonagh and McBride, and Connolly and Pierce, and now in time to be, whenever green is worn, are changed utterly. A terrible beauty is born. Pretty good. He's got the ABAB rhyme scheme. I like it. It's got a little bit of rhythm to it. It's very interesting. Some of the commentaries online show that there is some significance to this reality that he's writing about. And poetry is just kind of like my new thing. I'm no expert, but the war poets like Yates, yeah, he's pretty good. So tell me what you think in the chat. Thanks.